Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome. It is Caturday, and it is a very special Caturday indeed. So I originally started Caturday for my cat, Jazzy, who left us last year. And so I thought, you know what? Animals are such a big part of our journey. I wanted to honor her. And so this week I came home from vacation and found out that my other cat, Scrappy Coco, a black cat, had passed away while I was gone. So this is for Scrappy Coco and Jazzy. And we ask that our animals and our guides and our ancestors and all of them give us beautiful, wonderful guidance tonight. What is it that we need to hear? What do we need to know for our greatest and highest good? The Empress. 5 of Earth. So, you know, rather than you focusing on the negative that's been going on in your life, you have turned those negative experiences into growth. Okay, you are hopping into action. You're using your natural creativity to bring forth prosperity and success in your life. Beautiful energy. All right, so let's see. What do we need to know? Oh, and you guys, welcome. Welcome to those who are new. Welcome to those returning. It's amazing to have you. Thank you for all the likes, the comments, the subscribes, and the shares. It really does help the channel to grow and people to receive the messages that they need. 4 of Water. Okay, so this is 4 of Cups energy. Your responsibilities may distract you from noticing all the gifts that you have been blessed with. Be open to investigating opportunities that come your way. Yeah, that 4 of Cups energy, right? It's a lot about, you know, maybe you're feeling a little discontent. Maybe you're feeling things are a little stagnant. Maybe you are feeling like you missed opportunities or you just haven't made the move, right? This is telling you to pay attention to all of the opportunities and blessings that you have around you. You know, be open to investigating opportunities that come your way. So rather than focusing on that negative, right, it's time for you to really start seeing the blessings in each and every day. Knight of Water, so Knight of Cups, and 9 of Cups. So a deeply emotional, perhaps romantic experience is going to sweep you off your feet. Things can move very quickly during such a whirlwind encounter. So stay balanced and make decisions both from your head and your heart. Okay? 9 of Water, it's now is the time when your dreams come true. Don't worry about how this will happen. Just give gratitude for all that you have and all that is still to come. So that Knight of Water energy, right? This is Knight of Cups. Oh, I love that it's all cups. So this is a very emotional read, right? So this Knight of Water energy, this could be you moving this way, right? But it could also be that we have somebody coming towards you in a moved by their heart to come in and help. Whatever this is a dream come true for you. This is something that you have really wanted. You know, as you are becoming more grateful for the things and the blessings in your everyday life, other doors are opening. You know, it's by you giving gratitude that you have gotten here. You know, you are grateful for what you have and what is yet to come. I do feel, look at this glass slipper in all. Oh, Cinderella's story. I love this. You know, because when we first opened this, it was the Empress and the 5 of Pentacles. So the Empress, you've had a lot of loss, you've had a lot of lack, you've had a lot of things going on in your life that's kind of giving you a negative thought pattern. Well, we need to sit in the attitude of gratitude in order for us to bring in whatever is meant for us. 5 of Air. So you have had, your current path isn't leading you toward the happiest possible outcome. So it's time for you to change it. You always maintain integrity and compassion. But be alert to the hidden agendas of others. You know, this is like your 5 of Swords energy, right? This is like betrayal. People feeling entitled to your energy. This is, you know, people working with selfish agendas. I want to say tension, right? Tension. Look at them pulling there. There's a lot of like pulling on your energy, pulling on your time, but it's not for your greatest and highest good. It is for their own. Bottom of the deck, you have Emperor. Okay, so we started with the Empress and now we have the Emperor. You know, there is structure and organization right now is very important. Don't be afraid to take on a leadership role as you have much wisdom to offer. So this can be you stepping into this energy, right? You're taking charge. You're realizing, I'm tired of missing these opportunities. I'm tired of sitting in the energy of apathy and just like sitting there waiting for things to happen. Your heart is moving you. It's time for you to take control. You know, you can be your own Cinderella story, right? Your dreams come true. But we have to walk away from the things that are leading us to like the outcome that we really don't want. You know, again, it's making these decisions with our heart, but also with our head. You know, take charge, get this structure, get this organization, and really take this lead. You know, cleanse, self-care. So there is something that you are walking away from. There's something in the air that's, you know, it's people, places, and things that are not for your greatest and highest good. Could be a friendship, you know, could be a friendship. Four of Water. Yeah, listen, when you sit in the attitude of gratitude and you change your mindset, that's when you're able to really start manifesting, right? From thought to form. And what we have in our mind creates our reality. So if we're sitting in the energy of we constantly, nothing's happening, you know, things are passing us by, that's in your mind. We need to be more aware of the blessings and things, miracles that happen to us each and every day. Okay, so your mindset creates your reality. Yeah, you definitely, it's like you're in the energy of entertaining this curiosity, right? Is it worth the risk? You ultimately know it's time for you to step out of that comfort zone. It's time for you to explore other options and opportunities. It's time for you to really, again, sit in that attitude of gratitude, grateful for the things that we have, but even more so, we're grateful for the things that have yet to come. We've called them in with our manifestation, with our thought. So we're sitting in the energy of already thanking God, the universe, the angels for this, right? It is time for you to leave that comfort zone. It is time for you to become more curious about what's out there, secrets. Something, let the cat out of the bag, right? You've got a cat here who looks a little agitated. And I do feel, like we said, the Five of Air, this is betrayal. You know, you've had people pulling on your energy for all the wrong reasons. You've had people in your energy, people, places, and things that have been in your energy, but they have the wrong agenda. They don't have the same agenda. They don't have the same heart. They don't have the same vibration as you. Secrets are coming out. You're seeing people's true colors. This red is really sticking out to me. So again, it's something about like your stability, that root chakra. Okay, so you've had a lot of things in your life that have had you feeling insecure, unstable. You know, it's now time for you to explore other opportunities and options. Be curious about what else is out there, because what you're dealing with right now is not for your greatest and highest good. Emperor, surprise! Oh my God. I don't know if you're surprising people by taking the lead and getting organized and taking charge, by cutting people, places, and things out of your life, right? Or you're really going to be surprised by what God, the universe, the angels bring to you. You know, I feel like when you step into your power, this Emperor energy, number 4 is about home, family, you know, stability, structure. Okay, when you actually step into this, I'm going to organize, I'm going to have this structured thought, I am going to really take the lead, you're going to be surprised at what actually comes towards you. Okay. All right, let's get trust your senses. You know, bat energy, this is transformation. This is like you can see things in the dark. That clairvoyance is popping right now. That third eye, honey, trust it. Again, you have somebody walking away. There's a back there. So you have somebody walking away. One, you figured out who you are and who these people are to you. You know, I feel like there's a lot of, I'm hearing in my ear. So there's been a lot of like whispers of doubt into your mind. These people, places, and things are causing you to doubt yourself, your journey, what you're here for, what you want. You know, they're causing you to doubt this. And this is why this manifestation may have taken a little bit of time. So it's time for you to really, oh, what? It just fell on me. Okay. Yeah, because listen, you're meant to have more joy. You're meant to bring in play more. 11:11 on the clock. I keep seeing 11:11s all the time. So listen, this Four of Water, this Four of Cups, it's time to play, right? You're not sitting in this discontent. You're not sitting in this apathy. You're not just sitting there waiting for life to happen. You're making it happen, and you're making it fun. By play, you are raising your vibration. What is that? 4. Okay. So again, house, home, family, structure, and stability. As you raise your vibration, as you start inviting joy back into your life, you're able to manifest from thought to form. Okay. Again, your mind creates your reality. Elder Fox, step up and step out. Creativity is here with all that orange. Okay. Your thoughts, your limiting beliefs. 9, that's the 9th house of Sagittarius. So it's about moving forward. It's about being open to these creative ideas that you have. Be curious. Start to explore creative opportunities or options or things that are kind of outside of the box. Again, that sacral chakra, that orange, this talks about your passions. This talks about, you know, what is it that you truly want? What gets you excited? We need to start exploring this, because ultimately this leads you to your wish come true. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a lot. Honor your lineage. Retrieve your destiny. Reclaim your power. Give a heartfelt thanks. Yeah. So a lot of you, the direction that you're going, 10th house, you have been, a lot of the difficulties that you've been facing, the secret's out. You are a generational curse breaker. You're here to honor your lineage. You're here to really, move in a different direction, right? These generational curse breakers, you guys are, one, honoring your ancestors, right? But you're also breaking patterns. You know, this moose energy. I do feel like you have broken the mold. You really are moving in a new direction. This is causing a lot of conflict for others, right? They don't know, like, but I do feel like part of the secret is like, you know who you are and you know the direction that you want to go. This is your destiny. You're stepping into your destiny. This spiritual journey, 39, this is 12. 12 talks about the past, okay? It also talks about spirituality. So to me, it's like, this, whatever it is that you has had a lot of tension, obstacles, things in your life, right? This was part of your destiny. You came here to do this, all right? And now you're seeing people for what it is. You are reclaiming your power 41, this is 5, this is change. You know, this is you, this Thunderbird. You know, I do feel that you are coming in, you're figuring out who you are. Maybe for a long time, it's been secret to you. You didn't know your path and your purpose, but now it's been revealed. You know, this is your destiny, and it's time for you to sit in the energy of giving thanks. Sixth house talks about, you know, routine, work, and your well-being. So it's your mindset. Your mindset is what is changing this generational ancestral karma, basically, right? You are sitting in the energy of giving heartfelt thanks for your ancestors, for your guides, for each and every day, the miracles that come to your doorstep. As you start taking the lead and start getting organized and start moving forward, the surprise, you know, whatever this surprise is, whether it's you're surprising others or there's a big surprise coming for you, a big reward, it's time for you to find that rest. Okay. You know, as you rest your body, I feel like, you know, I'm hearing the word protective. You have been in fight or flight. You've been in this protective mode for a very long time. It's time for you to rest. Okay, so let's pull some tarot on this. I'm not going to keep you long. And I open it up to 10 of Cups. You know, whatever is coming towards you is bringing you the ultimate emotional fulfillment. Whether this is like a family, whether this is a love, whether this is, you know, whatever. Look, and a lot of this has been Cups tonight, hasn't it? This is abundance, this is happiness, this is fulfillment. Whatever that truly means to you. You're on the verge of you want to give up, but the thing is, it's time for you to keep pushing forward. All these cards just want to fly out. Okay. I'm going to give them a shuffle. One more shuffle. But honestly, now is not the time to give up. Change your mindset. It's time to move. It's time to take the lead here. Invite play back in. You know, allow that inner child to come out and play. King of Wands, follow your passion. King of Wands, you are this is leadership. You are highly respected. You have a lot of influence. You know, you follow your passion's lead. Okay? And as you do this, you are inviting play back in. You are beginning to move. You're not sitting still anymore. And you are going from thought to form with your manifestations. Take the lead. Six of Swords. You know, this is Six of Swords. Usually it's like you've had a hard time with this transition is what I'm getting. You know, I feel like somebody has kind of sat on an idea or sat still for a very long time because they didn't know the direction to go. It's time for you to really listen to your passion, listen to your intuition. It's time for you to move forward, but you've been sitting in the energy of just sitting there. Okay? With your heart and your mind, you're going to make things come true for you. Okay, you have this Fox energy. There's a creative endeavor or there's something that you are really, it's time for you to step up and step out. Be curious about other things. You are not stuck, but we have to find the solution. Explore other options. Okay, what's this Five of Air? You've had a lot of imbalance in your life. You also have a lot of worry and anxiety. Okay. You feel like you've made some bad judgment calls. You also have not been sitting in your true authentic self or speaking your mind. This is what's kept you unhappy, right? Okay. So let me see. Yeah. As you have moved forward, as you have stepped into the energy of calling back your power, you are finding this Lover's card. You are finding that union with self. Okay? You could possibly have an energy coming towards you, this Emperor, Empress that we had at the beginning, right? You could have a divine partnership, somebody who's coming in to help you bring this in. And maybe that's the surprise, right? But ultimately, you have invested in yourself. You have invested in working on something slow and steady, right? But whatever this is, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, collaboration, it's taken a while. It's going to bring you out of that energy of, you know, regret and remorse. But this Page of Swords energy to me, like, this is like you've kind of had your eye on something, Empress. It's time. It's time for you to nurture that idea. You know your value. You know your worth. Knight of Wands, right? This is you following your passion. Your passion's lead. It's time. And this is ultimately what is going to help you move forward. This Moon energy, to me, there's been a lot of emotion here. There's been a lot of emotional imbalance. You know, you feel like you're out here on your own, but there's a major change coming in, okay? There's a major change coming in that brings you a lot of healing and rest. Rest. 9 of Cups is underneath that 2 of Cups. You're getting back up after a major ending in your life, okay? So you do have partnership that's in the air, whether this is love, whether this is friendship, whether this is business, right? There is a partnership that is in the air that's going to bring in a lot of healing, a lot of your ability to really rest and rejuvenate. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple more of these. Be prepared to sacrifice some things in order to achieve what you truly desire. And that's it. Like, that's that Emperor energy. It's like you're really getting that organization. You're really figuring out what it is you need to do, how you can take the lead. You have the wisdom. You have it within you. Wishes granted, honey. Luck. Wishes granted. You know, good luck, good fortune. There is a major positive change that's coming in for you. 2222. Make a wish. Keep your thoughts positive. What you want wants you. How beautiful is that, right? Elephant. Your ancestors are definitely helping to remove obstacles in your path. Natural law, strong bonds, ancestors, obstacles removed. Long life. Okay, it's time to face old feelings so they can be released and cleared. So whoever, you know, whatever people, place, or thing that has been pulling on your energy that is not meant to be there, it's being removed, but you have to let go. Okay, you have to stop holding on to things. You have to allow this to be released from your life. Okay. So Scorpio, again, it's passion, control, psychic gifts, ambition, power, death, new beginnings, right? Mark out your personal territory and take back the reins of your life. This is you regaining control of your destiny, okay? Bottom of the deck, happiness, growth, right? Unexpected partnerships. Relationships will bring blessings through cooperation and compromise. So there is something that's coming towards you that brings some kind of collaboration. Again, whether this is love, friendship, or business, there's something that's coming in that is going to bring you a lot of success, a lot of growth. All right. I love this energy for you. So please, there's a lot of cups on the table tonight. So there's a lot of emotional change that's happening for you. Take the time to ground. Take the time to really do not react out of emotion. We also need to think, okay, before we react. So really take the time to ground so that you can really listen to your divine guidance. All right. I love you guys. If you're interested in personal readings, please don't hesitate to reach out, email me, or book through Hipsy. The link is going to be in the description. But yeah, thank you guys again for all of the, the donations that you send, and also for the bookings. It truly does help my son and I. And I am truly grateful for each and every one of you. If don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share this with somebody who may need it.